Welcome once again sa isa na namang edition ng ating YouTube na video tutorials for mathematics. Sa ngayon, ang i-discuss natin ay motion problems, isa sa mga perennial questions sa civil service examination, pati na rin sa licensure examination for teachers. Maraming items ang lumalabas nito, lalong-lalo na sa general education at pati na rin sa math majorship sa LET. Kaya madali ang mag-solve ng motion problems kung meron kang strategy at alam mo ang approach, pati na rin ang pag-analyze ng mga questions. So for this video, I have prepared 5 items para i-solve natin. And you can practice solving by simply pausing the video and solving on your own. Pagkatapos, you can verify your solutions on the discussion that follows. Okay, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, you can subscribe to my channel and you can hit the notification bell para maging updated kayo sa mga future uploads natin. Okay, so let's try and solve item number 1. Item number 1, a plane is traveling at a rate of 400 kilometers per hour. How many kilometers can it travel in 4.5 hours? A, 1,600 kilometer. B, 1,700 kilometer. C, 1,800 kilometer. Or letter D, 2,000 kilometer. In solving motion problems, kailangan alam natin ang relationship between distance, speed, at saka time. At ang nasa screen ninyo ay ang DST triangle which will help us a lot sa pag-solve ng mga motion problems. Okay? So, in solving for distance, distance is simply speed times time. Kapag naghanap ka naman ng speed, if you're looking for speed, it is simply distance over time. So, this is divide. And then pag naghanap ka naman ng time, you simply divide distance over speed. So kapag nasa taas ang isa, nasa baba ang isa, divide. At pag nasa baba ang dalawa, multiply. Okay? So let's go and apply this sa item number 1. A plane is traveling at a rate of 400 kilometers. So nakita mo 400 kilometers per hour. Pag nakita mo ang kilometers per hour, this is automatically your speed. So speed is equal to 400 km per hour. Then, binigyan ka rin dito ng 4.5 hours. Ang 4.5 hours is your time. So, time is 4.5 hours. You are being asked how many kilometers. So, you are being asked of the distance kasi kilometers ang hinahanap. So, distance is simply speed times time. Ngayon, let's try to substitute. So, distance is equal to 400 km per hour multiplied by 4.5 hours. Ngayon, you have the clue here. Kasi kung tama ba ang direction ng iyong pagsusolve. Kasi here you can cancel R, then cancel R here, and then what will be left is kilometers. At ang hinahanap mo ay kilometers, so meaning nasa tamang direction ka. So 400 times 4.5, this is distance, is equal to 4 times 5, this is 4, 0, carry 2, and 4 times 4 is 16, 17, 18, at may dalawa ka pang 0 dito. So just add the 2 zeros, pero may isa kang decimal dito, isubtract mo ang isang decimal mo dyan. So you will be left with 1,800 kilometers. And 1,800 kilometers is letter C. So ganyan kadali mag-solve ng motion problems kapag alam mo ang relationship between distance, speed, and time. So let's proceed to item number 2. Item number 2, Lance's house is 3 kilometers away from his school. He goes to school every day using a bicycle. If it takes him 15 minutes to go to school using his bicycle, what is his average speed in kilometer per hour? Is it A 10, B 12, C 14, or letter D 15? Ngayon, tingnan nyo ulit ang DST triangle and then hanapin nyo yung distance, speed, tsaka time sa problem. So you are given here 3 kilometers, which is your distance. So D is equal to 3 km. And then you are also given 15 minutes, and minutes is for time, unit of time. So T is equal to 15 minutes. And you are being asked of the average speed in kilometer per hour. Okay, so average speed is S. So S is equal to S is distance divided by time. So here, S over D, I mean D over time. Now, can you directly substitute? Hindi pa muna because the given is in minutes and the question looks for speed in kilometer per hour. So how do you convert minutes to hour? You simply multiply this by 1 hour over 60 minutes. Okay, so that you can cancel the minutes here. And then what will be left is 15 over 60 hour. 15 over 60 hour. So you can reduce this. 15 divided by 15 is equal to 1. 60 divided by 6. 15 divided 60 divided by 15 is 4. You have your 1/4 hour. At ano ba ang 1/4 hour? This is equal to 15 minutes. Okay? Or, kung sa fraction, nasa fraction ka rin, this is equal to 0.25 hour. Okay? So we will use 0.25 hour in our computation para makuha natin ang kilometer per hour. Okay, so D, before that, magbura muna tayo dito para masulatan tayo. So here, distance, distance is 3 kilometers over 0.25 hour. Okay, pwede mo nang ma-divide. So, sa 1, meron kang 4 na 0.25. Dahil 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.25 is equal to 1. So, meron kang 4. So, 4 times 3, this is equal to 12 kilometer per hour. And that is your final answer. And this is letter B. Okay? Sana nakuha po ninyo at sana na-solve ninyo on your own. And again, pwede ninyong i-pause ang video and then you can try solving the question on your own tapos i-verify ninyo sa ating discussion. Okay? Let's proceed to item number 3. Item number 3. The distance between Alma's house and her office is 8 kilometers. If she leaves her house at 7 o'clock a.m. and drives her car to the office at an average rate of 40 kilometers per hour, what time will she reach the office? A. 7:18 a.m. B. 7:15 a.m. C. 7:20 a.m. or letter D. 7:12 a.m. Ngayon, maghanap ka ulit ng DST sa problem. And here, you are given 8 kilometers. And this is distance. This is 8 kilometers. And then, you have your 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, so that is speed. 40 km per hour. And you are being asked of the time. Okay, so time. Okay. Ngayon, ano ba ang formula ng time? Sabi natin, T over S. So this is, you can directly substitute kasi nasa kilometer per hour, nasa kilometer ang D, nasa kilometer din ang S. Okay, ang speed. So 8 over 8 km over 40 km per hour. Here, you can cancel km, you can cancel km, at ang r ay mapupunta sa taas dahil it's just like division of fractions. Kapag meron kang 1/2 dito, say for example, divided by 1/3, ang gagawin mo lang is ilipat mo ang numerator sa taas at ang numerator sa baba at ang denominator sa taas. So this will become 3 over 1 or this is tapos i-multiply mo siya. So this is 3 over 2. So kung sa kilometer per hour naman, you have here your kilometer over 1. Pwede mo isulat na ganyan. And then divide. This is divided by kilometer per hour. So you invert this, magiging R per kilometer. And you can cancel this. And what we will left is the hour. Okay? So, ngayon, alam mo nang nasa tamang direksyon ka kasi oras ang hinahanap sa problem. Okay? So, let's proceed. Dito, you can simply reduce this lowest term kasi ang 40 is also divisible by 8 and 40 divided by 8 is 5. So, you have here 1/5 hour. At ano ba ang 1/5? Sa decimal, this is 0.2 hour. So, pwede na ba natin i-add? Hindi pa. So, how do we find the minutes? Kasi in terms of 0.2. So, 0.2 hour, multiply mo lang siya sa 60 minutes over 1 hour. And this will give you 60 times 0.2 is equal to 12. Is equal to 12. At ang gagawin mo, this is 12 minutes. At ang gagawin mo, i-add mo lang siya sa 7 a.m. plus 12 minutes. So you will have, oops, 7:12 a.m. And this is I option ng letter B. Okay? So that is number 3. So hopefully, naintindihan at unawaan ng lahat ang pag-solve ng ganyan uri ng motion problem. Next, we go to item number 4. Item number 4. Ray and Mako are 250 kilometers apart. They started driving their cars toward each other at the same time. Ray's rate is 55 kilometers per hour and Mako's rate is 45 kilometers per hour. How many hours will they meet? A. 2 hours. B. 2 hours 30 minutes. C. 2 hours 45 minutes. Or letter D. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Again, importante ulit ang relationship ng distance, speed, at saka time. Now, para madali mo ma-solve ito, you try to draw para ma-visualize mo kung ano ang paglagay mo sa equation ng problem na to. So, here you have here Ray, this point, and you have here Mako at this point. Now, ang sabi sa problem, ang total distance na to is 250 kilometers apart. Okay? So, Ray and Mako are traveling toward each other. So, ang direksyon nilang dalawa ay pasalubong dahil mas mabilis si Ray, mas mahaba ang kanyang na-travel, at kay Mako naman ay mas maiksi. Ano ang rate ni Ray? This is 55 kilometer per hour. At ang kay Mako naman is 45 kilometer per hour. Now, you can already visualize kung paano mo siya i-represent sa equation. This is, we are looking here for the distance na na-travel ni Mako plus ng distance na na-travel ni Ray. Kasi kapag pasalubong ang kanilang direksyon and you are given the total distance, i-add mo ang R plus Mako is equal to distance, 250. Ganyan. Ganyan ang pag-solve ng problem na yan. Or pwede rin, applicable din ang ganyang strategy kapag they started at the same point and then they move towards the opposite direction at given ang bawat direction, ang total distance, this is dt. So, itong distance na to, na na-travel ng isa, plus ng distance na na-travel dito, i-equate mo lang sa total distance. So, sana po nakuha ninyo ang strategy. Okay? So, let's proceed. by using the strategy that we just discussed. So, dito, meron kang race that distance travel by ray, which is 55. Ang speed niya is 55 km per hour. Paano ba natin makukuha ang distance? I-multiply mo lang sa time plus ang kay Mako naman, which is 45 km per hour times t din para makuha mo ang distance is equal to 250 kilometers. Ngayon, pwede mong i-add dahil parehas naman ang mga units. So, we have here 100 km per hour times t is equal to 250 kilometers. O, para ma-separate mo yung t, yung time, you just divide this by 100 km per hour. Andito rin, 100 km per hour. So, dito, makakancel mo to because this is 1. Andito, makakancel mo yung kilometer at tulad ng discuss natin, magiging R na lamang ang unit to. So, you will have here T is equal to 100 divided by 250 divided by 100 is simply 2.5 at ang unit natin is in R. So, this is your answer. Ngayon, nasa choice ba ang 2.5? Wala. But you know that 0.5 of an hour is 30 minutes. So, you have T is equal to 2 hours and 30 minutes. And that is option letter B. Choice letter B. Okay. So, napakadali. Kapag alam mo ang strategy at alam mo rin kung paano mag-analyze ng motion problem. And lastly, we have item number 5. Two cars leave the same place at the same time, traveling to opposite directions. One car is traveling at a rate of 40 kilometers per hour, and the other car is traveling at a rate of 30 kilometers per hour. In how many hours will they be 168 kilometers apart? Actually, we discussed this in the previous problem. Ang sabi dito, nag-start sila on the same place, and they traveled on the opposite direction. Isa dito, at isa din, kabila. Okay. Say for example, this is car 1 and this is car 2. Ngayon, ang given dito is 40 kilometers per hour is the speed of car 1. So this is 40 km per hour. And this is also 30 km per hour. Ano ba ang total distance nila? Ang total distance nila is 100. This is 168 kilometers. At kanina, sabi natin, if you are given this will be distance 1, traveled by car 1, as distance covered by car 2 is equal to total distance. So, ganun ulit. So, how do you compute for the distance traveled by car 1? This is simply speed times time. So, ang speed is given. You have here 40 km per hour times time plus 30 km per hour times time is equal to 168 kilometers. Now, you can add 40 plus 30. You have here 70 kilometer per hour times time. You have here 168 kilometer. And for you to totally isolate t, you divide both by sides by 70 km per hour. You have here 70 km per hour. And you can cancel this and this and this. At saka may R ka na lang na natitira. So 168 divided by 70 is simply, this is, ilan ba? 140 is 2.4. 2.4 hours. And how do you solve zero point 0.4 in minutes? You just simply multiply 0 point 4 times 60 R. Oops, you have here baliktad. You have here point. Magmura tayo dito para mas malinaw sa atin. Para mas malinaw sa inyo. Nakikita ninyo. Ang point 4, 0.4, this is in hours, times 60 minutes over 1 hour, so that you can cancel hour. You can cancel. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 6 is 2. 4, 24. And you have one decimal point here placed, so you can cancel this one. So this is 24 minutes. And you have here 2 hours, and or 2.4 hours is simply equal to 2 hours 24 minutes. And that is option letter A. So, ganyan po kadali kapag alam nyo kung paano mag-analyze, alam nyo rin ang approach, alam nyo ang strategy when solving motion problems. At in future motion problems example, we will also be discussing other examples of other variations of motion problems. At kung nagustuhan po ninyo ang video na to, you can subscribe to my video, to my channel. You can like the video and then hit the notification bell so that you will be updated of future uploads. See you!